Hi guys, it's me Melanie and I'm here again with another video, and I know it's been forever that I posted, and I guess I have an explanation to tell you guys, and this is the video that I'm doing today. And I don't want this video to be depressing or anything like that, because it's not depressing. It's completely fine, and I'm completely okay with it, and I'm coping through this, and I'm managing, and I'm fine. I'm happy and stuff like that. So okay, so as you can tell from the title of this video and from my notes that I have in this paper, I have OCD. And OCD is obsessive compulsive disorder. And obsessive compulsive disorder is when you have reoccurring thoughts, like unwanted thoughts, and these reoccurring thoughts make you want to do things such as how do you call them?
You see, like right now I can't think. What's it called?
Compulsions. There we go. So these thoughts make, like, force you to do these things, and for example, like checking, locking doors, touching things a certain way, just in order for your anxiety to finally relieve. And this is something that's extremely important in my case, because I have reoccurring thoughts and I have checking, and this is just part of me, and I'll get more in depth with it in a bit. So yeah. How am I affected by OCD, and how was I diagnosed? So I was diagnosed with OCD over a year ago, but that doesn't mean that I just recently had OCD. I've been having OCD all my life, and I just never spoke about it. This was something that I thought was like maybe just myself, like I was the oddball, and I thought I was weird, and that I was having these thoughts in my head, like like these very, very like bizarre abstract thoughts in my head. And I don't want to get in depth with, but if you guys want to research about it, you guys can, or the type of thoughts people have. But this is something I don't feel comfortable talking about, but I like the specific thoughts like that I have. But what I am comfortable talking about is that, for instance, it's explaining like how it affects me. So for instance, these thoughts use the people that I love, or anything that I love or care about, such as my passion, like makeup, school, people that I love, my mom, my dad, my brother, anybody. And these thoughts basically have negative images, like negative thoughts about them, either them dying, getting hurt, or me hurting them, and etc., etc. And I've been having this all my life, like even after I was young. I've been like affected by this, and I just thought maybe it was just me, like I was going through this weird thing, and I thought they were gonna go away, but this didn't. It's been going on for 20 years. So yeah. And well, last year was at its peak. Last year was my first year of college, and I did terrible. Like, I did so bad because I couldn't concentrate. My thoughts just overwhelmed me and took over my whole mind, and I knew that I needed help. I knew that I needed help when I couldn't make friendships, because I couldn't look at people in the eyes, because I kept seeing things about them that I didn't want to see. And I thought to myself, maybe this is what I wanted. This is what I'm thinking of, because I want that to happen. In reality, it's not. So I spoke to my parents, and at first it was very hard to explain to them, because they thought I was crazy. But I guess speaking to my mom and going really in depth and telling her that I have a problem, and that it's affecting my life, and I really needed help. Like, this was the second time I reached out for help, and my mom was actually there with me. So I'm very happy that she was, because without her, I don't know where I would have been right now. But yeah, and so I went to a therapy place to make an appointment first to see if I needed therapy or if I needed a psychiatrist. And I thought at first I was just gonna need therapy, because I didn't think it was that serious. But in reality, it really is that serious. It's just that I got used to it, and I have rituals, and that's the word that I was looking for earlier. But rituals, I've been having rituals, so that's the only way I cope with them. But I went to talk to somebody first to see if I needed their help. And I told them what was going on with me. I told them that I was having intrusive thoughts. I have rituals. I kept hearing these things in my head, and I keep seeing things in my head, and I just was affecting me in life. For example, I can't walk into church. Like, I haven't been into church for years, and I can't not talk about religion. I cannot talk about anything like that. Even right now, just talking about it just triggers me, because this is something that my OCD created. Like, I have a fear towards religion. I'm not allowed to go into church because of it. Like, my compulsion doesn't allow me to step into a church. So, and I told them about that, and they were like, you need a therapist and you need a psychiatrist. And yeah, and that happened. And then I was like, holy crap, like, I don't know. Like, I was actually kind of scared but relieved in some sense that I was getting help, you know? Like, I was getting help, and yeah, and that happened. So what ends up happening is that I see my psychiatrist. I got assigned a psychiatrist first, and a therapist to just talk to my problems about my daily thoughts and stuff like that, like, you know, to help release all the stress that I had in my body and my mind. But my psychiatrist was the one who diagnosed me. She asked me what was going on, and she decided that I have OCD, and I guess it was something that I also knew I had, but it brought me a lot of like relief, like that knowing that I have OCD, you know, because it gives you more anxiety, like trying to find out what you have, that you think that you're this, you're that, and you're that, when in reality it's just one answer. And it feels great to just know what you have, especially from a professional, because you know you're gonna receive help and stuff like that. And yeah, so she diagnosed me with OCD, and I have very severe OCD, so I am medicated, and the medication really does help me out a lot. Like, it helps me out like crazy. Like, I've been switching through medications over and over, because one medication made me crazy and the other medication made me lose my hair. But the medication that I'm currently on right now is like the perfect one for me. I feel comfortable, and I feel happy, and I feel like I could concentrate and actually live my life. Like, I could make friendships. I started to make friendships. I started to look people in the eyes, and you know, like, these are big steps for me. Like, even though I still cannot walk into a church, at least I could talk to somebody without seeing them like dying. But it really does help me a lot, and I'm very happy and grateful that I reached out for help. But yeah, but the only side effect about the medication I'm talking about is that I gained 32 pounds. For the people that noticed that I gained weight, I did gain 32 pounds. Yeah, 32 pounds because of my medication. But supposedly you're supposed to stay at a certain weight after. Like, at first you gain crazy weight, and then you're supposed to like kind of like even out. So hopefully I stay like this. I weighed 164 pounds now. I went from 132 to 164. So yeah, that's a lot of weight. But yeah, the type of OCD I have. The type of OCD I have is basically off obsessions, and for some people it's called puro. And so that's basically purely obsessions, and it's just my thoughts. Like, my thoughts are what like literally make me have OCD. Like, you know, like I already explained this earlier, my thoughts controlled me, and I didn't want that to happen anymore. Like, I wanted to live my life without my thoughts interfering with my daily life, and that's what I have. Excuse me. And then yeah, but yeah, so it's called puro, and if you guys want to do more research about it, you guys can search it up or YouTube it. But yeah, that's what I have. And I mean, coping with it, like, my medication helps me a lot, but I also have to put in my own part. And that's when it comes to my makeup. My makeup truly is my passion, and I enjoy doing it, because honestly, without my makeup, I don't know where I'd be. My OCD makes me, and my anxiety makes me want to have a change in my life. So I always want to change something. That's why I dyed my hair and I cut it impulsively, because it happens. Makeup allows me to be whoever I want any day that I want, and that's what I love about it. And that's why I also wanted to tell you guys this story, because I know I've been offline. Like, I haven't been active in my makeup page, I haven't been active in my YouTube page, like, and I want to let you guys know it's because, you know, sometimes I'm going through phases where I lose motivation, where my OCD does bring me down, and I feel like my makeup isn't worth posting, or it's not nice, or stuff like that. And it just really does get to me sometimes. But I mean, like I said, it's just a phase, and I know that at some point, like now, like me filming this to you now, that I'm gonna get, you know, back up on my feet, and I'm gonna do what I love. I'm gonna do my makeup. I'm gonna go out and actually take my time doing it. I'm gonna post more. I'm gonna film. I want to film for you guys, you know. But I just wanted to let you guys know that even though I'm not active, doesn't mean that I'm bored of it or I don't care about you guys, that I don't want to show you anything, because I know a lot of you people do appreciate what I post out there, and I'm very thankful for that and for all the support. But I just wanted to let you know this side of the story of what's really happening behind, you know, behind the scenes. I'm actually very happy, in a happy place right now, and I just hope I keep on filming for you guys and creating more art for you and stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically all that was in my list, and I hope this showed you a little bit about myself, like even though it's a lot, you know, but it's still a little bit of part of myself. And you know, I don't want this to be something that, like, you know, people are like, oh my god, no, like why, like actually, yeah, like it's not something I would wish for anybody, and something I wouldn't wish upon myself. Like I wish I didn't have this. I wish I could just be out there and have a normal life, not being medicated, and just not having these thoughts about people and having friendships. But you know, this is part of my life, and you know, all I could do is learn how to cope with it, learn how to manage, and find happiness within myself. But yeah, so that's really it, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video and like actually learned something about myself. And yeah, so if you guys ever want to talk to me, just let me know. Just message me on Instagram or Twitter. I'm always available to talk to, especially about this. I love creating a mental health awareness. I feel like it's very important, and there's a lot of stigma against it. So I really hope this, like, to the people that are going through something, even like depression, anxiety, or just having a bad day, like I want you guys to know that, you know, things like always, you're gonna always pull through. Like something bad is like, you know, it's unpreventable, but you're always gonna pull through. Like things happen every day, but you're gonna pull through, and you're strong enough to keep going, just like I am. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and give it a thumbs up and subscribe. So yeah, bye guys, take care.